don't have don't have any physical path to guide a wave that which path it has to travel to reach the particular destination. So we have studied the various types of unguided waves, right, waveforms or the medias. First was the radio wave, right, radio media, radio frequency. Then the second was the microwave. So microwave, the category we were studying is the terrestrial microwave. Okay, terrestrial microwave means the microwaves which originates from the earth, right, terrestrial. So it employs earth based transmitters and receivers. The receivers and the transmitters used here are earth based, means they are located on the earth only, both the transmitter also and the receiver also. You can call it as earth based. So here this is the transmitter from which the signal gets transmitted or the signal gets originated. Here is the receiver, okay, which receives the signal. This is the earth. So here terrestrial microwaves, they are earth based transmissions, earth based. We call it as earth based transmitters and receivers. Clear? So the frequencies used are in a low gigahertz range. So the frequencies which are transmitted in terrestrial microwaves, they are of the low gigahertz. Okay, which frequencies? Low gigahertz frequencies are transmitted using terrestrial. Low frequencies, low gigahertz. Okay, low gigahertz frequency ranges are only transmitted, which limits all communications to the line of sight, as microwave communication was using a line of sight, right? Line of sight communication was there, right? Here you can see this is a line of sight. Okay, this communication is the line of sight, means you can view the receiver, okay, and the signal is straight away sent using the line of sight. Line of sight transmission is there. Clear? So low gigahertz frequency range use line of sight transmission. Okay, line of sight transmission is there, and what is there? That equipments in the form of telephony radio towers are used. Both they are on the land only, earth only. Okay, receiver also and transmitters also. So towers are used to transmit these signals. Towers used. So here you can see the type. One is drawn in a book also. The one I have drawn over here also. Other. Here, terrestrial microwave transmission. Have a look over here how the waves get transmitted, right? Here is a tower here. Everyone have seen these towers, right, around your surroundings. So here this particular image conveys a data communication on a computer network, a business approach, right? There is a building, a business is being run over here. There is a antenna, right, which receives the signal. Okay, this dish antenna. What kind of antenna it is? A dish antenna. This dish antenna receives the signal. See here you can see a tower which is radiating the signals, right? A tower transmitter. This is acting as a transmitter end, radiates the signals. This building acts as a receiver part where you have the dish, right? Here you can see the dish, right, which receives the signals. So receiver. Clear? So microwave antenna is there on the top of a free station. Where? This microwave antenna. Standing tower, these are also the antennas, right? The other end also you have the receiving antenna. So it's transmitting to another antenna on the top of a building. So freestanding tower is there. Freestanding, this tower. Okay, everyone have looked these towers, everyone have viewed these towers around your surroundings. So this is a terrestrial microwave transmission which includes the transmissions which are in which the transmitters and receivers both are the earth based. Okay, earth based transmissions are there. Clear? Both the transmitter and the receiver are on the earth only. Got it? So now you can have a look from a book also. Microwave transmissions typically use what? Parabolic antenna that produces a narrow, highly directional signal. What do they follow or use? A parabolic antenna. Okay? Use parabolic antenna. Okay, parabolic antenna, why? Why do they use parabolic antenna? You know, there are various forms of antennas which receive the signal. So why do they use a parabolic antenna? Ayush, on your camera, quick. Everyone. Hurry up. Why do they use a parabolic antenna? A straight beam is followed. Okay, narrower beam is formed. Narrow beam. Straight line. Straight line. Okay. A similar antenna at the receiving site is sensitive to the signals only with a narrower focus. So at the transmitter end also and at the receiver end also, the antennas which are placed are of the parabolic type, so that they can send also and receive also both the narrower beam of a signal. Clear? Here you can have a look, the similar diagram which is drawn. There is a transmitter, okay. A repeater is also used at the receiver end, so that the signal which is consumed at the end, with the signal which is opted right at the end as an output, if that has any kind of degradation in the signal, if a signal is weak or it's broken in between, the repeater can again regenerate the signal at the receiver end. A microwave link frequency is used. Which frequency? Microwave link, to transmit signals in instance in which you would like to run the cables. So you have seen that where these terrestrial microwaves are used, where you have seen cross the roads, overhead transmission, where there is no possibility of running a cable, okay, on the roads, there you make use of these terrestrial microwaves. Which? Terrestrial microwave. जहाँ पर पॉसिबल नहीं होता है कि केबल्स को इंस्टॉल किया जाए, वहाँ पर किस चीज़ का यूज़ किया जाता है? terrestrial microwaves का. Clear? So it is R over here. Terrestrial. Okay. So if you need to connect to two networks which are separated with a rod. One network is here, right? This is one building. This is the other building. You need to connect these two, and these both are separated by a rod. Road is there, running road is there, right? How will you connect it? It is not possible to connect these two with the help of cables, right? So we cannot do that. Lot of traffic is there, lot of hindrance is there in between. We cannot do that. So just to overcome that, right, you might find that regulations and restrictions are there to run the cables overhead. So what do you do in such a case? A microwave link is an ideal solution. Which link? A microwave link which can connect the two towers or two networks. Which link is possible over here? Not this, the microwave link. Microwave link. This link will connect the two towers which are separated with a road running between them. Okay, microwave link is helpful over there. Some LANs operate at microwave frequencies at low power and use non-directional transmitters. They also use non-directional transmitters, okay, LANs, local area networks. Approach is one way to enable mobile workstations in an office setting, okay. Office setting, wherever in office also it is a limited network, local area network is formed over there. So there also what kind of unguided media can be used if you have to run you have to connect the two networks, terrestrial microwave. Okay? So here the terrestrial microwave systems operate low frequencies. Earlier told you they are only operated at low frequencies, low gigahertz frequencies. The range of the frequencies are between 4 to 6 gigahertz to 21 to 23 gigahertz. Low frequencies, low gigahertz frequency. Frequency. What is the range of the frequency? It is 4 to 6 gigahertz. 4 to 6 gigahertz to 21 to 23 gigahertz. Okay, 4 to 6 gigahertz to 21 to 23 gigahertz. So these terrestrial microwaves operate only under low frequency range, right? And costs are high. The cost is relatively high, okay, of the terrestrial microwaves. So long distance microwave systems can be quite expensive, but might be less costly than alternatives. So the line of sight transmission is possible, okay. A microwave link is one-time expense that can offer greater bandwidth than a leased circuit. So line of sight means आपको वहां पर कनेक्शन पहुंचाना है जहां पर आपको वो उस बिल्डिंग का कुछ पार्ट ही दिखता है, ठीक है. तो वहां पर कनेक्शन पॉसिबल कैसे होता है? Line of sight by using the microwave, terrestrial microwaves connecting the towers or the buildings located on the earth wholly, both the transmitters and the receivers. Clear? So this is a one-time cost. एक बार आप खर्चा कर दोगे, उसके बाद it's possible to connect in a line of sight buildings or a network. Clear? Possible to connect line of sight. Okay, so one-time expense is there. The most of the data communication systems operate at data rates between 1 and 10 Mbps. Attenuation characteristics are by transmitter. What kind of attenuation is occurred can be hindered over here is power, frequency, antenna size. कौन-कौन से attenuation के factors होते हैं जो affect करते हैं terrestrial microwave को? Attenuation means the noise at the transmitter end. It can be power, okay, at the transmitter or the receiver. It can be first power, antenna size, okay, power, antenna size, frequency, all these are the factors of attenuation. Frequency, right? Frequency. All these are the factors of attenuation which are there at the transmitter end also and the receiver end also, clear? And at the receiver or at the transmitter both, normal conditions can also affect, such as rain, natural climatic attenuation or interference you can call it, rain, fog, okay, all these affect the attenuation or the factors, frequencies. Microwave systems are highly susceptible to atmospheric interference. Starting में भी पढ़ा था what kind of interference is there in an unguided media, basically the atmospheric interference, okay. एटमॉस्फेयर में जो भी इंटरफेरेंस होती है for obstructing of the birds, right, then fog, rainfall, natural climatic conditions, all those can affect the transmission of a signal, okay? For this reason, signals transmitted through microwaves are frequently encrypted. So the signal gets encrypted, signal loss is there, okay, due to various types of attenuation factors and interferences, clear? So next is the satellite microwave. Satellite microwave. So what is a satellite? Anyone can tell me what do you mean by a word satellite? पढ़ा है छोटे क्लासेस में what a satellite means? Yes or no? पढ़ा है ना? Satellite is a moon, okay, planet or machine that orbits a planet or a star. ये इसको आप moon भी बोल सकते हो, right? It can be a planet or a machine which revolves, which orbits, चक्कर काटता है किसका? Either a planet or a star. Got it? For example, Earth is a satellite. Earth को आप क्या बोल सकते हो? It's a satellite. Why? Because it orbits around, किसके around orbit करता है, चक्कर लगाता है? Around. Tell me. आशीष, बताओ बेटा, किसके around orbit करता है? Anyone? Around the sun. लिखा है फिर भी नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है ना? It is not a computer question. ये तो साइंस के क्वेश्चंस हैं, you should know. So satellite, आप किसको एग्जाम्पल यहाँ भी दिया है अर्थ. Earth revolves around the sun, right? Orbits around the sun. So here Earth is compared to the satellite. Okay. So satellite can be a moon, it can be a planet or a machine which orbits around a planet or a star, right? Likewise, the moon is also a satellite. Moon को भी आप क्या बोल सकते हो? Satellite. Moon is a satellite because वो किसके around orbit करता है? It orbits around the Earth. Earth का चक्कर काटता है. So usually the term satellite refers to a machine. Machine बोल सकते हो उसको, ठीक है? Machine that is launched. It is a type of a machine which is launched into a space and moves around the Earth or another body in a space. Satellite एक machine बोल सकते हो आप. It's type of a machine which moves around the Earth or any other planet in the space. So that is the satellite. Clear? Written what a satellite is. A satellite orbits at 22,300 miles. कितना? 22,300 miles. कितना ऑर्बिट करता है सैटेलाइट? Orbits 22,300 miles. Okay, above the Earth, which is an altitude that will cause it to stay in a fixed position. इतनी हाइट पे जाकर जो है क्या चीज सैटेलाइट फिक्स पोजीशन पे रह सकता है. ओके, दिस मच हाइट पे जाके क्या होता है? इट रिमेन्स इन अ फिक्स्ड पोजीशन. And this fixed position to the rotation of the Earth, and this is called geosynchronous orbit. इसी को क्या बोलते हैं? Geosynchronous orbit. called geosynchronous orbit. Geosynchronous orbit बोलते हैं, right? A station on the earth will send and receive signals from the satellite. So जब वो satellite fix हो जाता है at a distance of 22,300 miles, वहां पे जाके वो send भी करेगा, receive करेगा, signal. Okay? It will be able to send also and receive the signals from the satellite. So a station कहाँ पर? जो earth पे located है, a station which is located on the earth will be able to send also a signal to that satellite and will be able to receive a signal from the satellite also. Right? Satellite gets fixed at this much height. So satellite orbits 22,300 miles above the earth, which is an altitude that will cause it to stay there at a fixed position relative to the rotation of the earth, and this is called geosynchronous orbit. You should know what a geosynchronous orbit is. Clear? So now you can have a look how the satellite is used. Right here you can see this is the satellite. It is fixed at a distance of approximately 22,000 or it can be 22,300 miles. This much distance is required for a satellite to fix itself. Okay, here satellite gets fixed. And you can see the stations located on the earth, they are able to send also the signals. Okay, signal can be sent also. And the other station located here is able to receive also the signal from the satellite. So the same signal is received. Got it? This is Earth. The satellite requires this much distance to get fixed itself, right? Then the uplink is the transmitter of the data to the satellite. So this is called the upper link. Right, uplink you can call, that is the transmitting part, the uplink, and that is the downlink which receives the part, the receiver. Okay, uplink and downlink. So you can see, and in the book also, the satellite diagram. You can call this as an uplink also, which is used to send the signal. This is the downlink. Got it? So uplink and downlink, what are they? They are called the earth stations. Both the uplink and the downlink, earth stations. Uplink downlink. Both these are the earth stations, the uplink, the transmitter part, which transmits the signal. Okay, this is the uplink. Downlink, the receiver. Okay, which receives the signal. Uplink and a downlink. Okay? These are called the earth stations. What are the two types of earth stations? Uplink and downlink. Clear? The footprint is the shadow that the satellite can transmit to. What is the footprint called as? Have a look at the page. This distance between the uplink and the downlink. footprint. Which covers under the satellite range, right? This is a satellite, its shadow. So the shadow which is covered, that is the footprint, right? The shadow being the area that can receive the satellite's transmitted signal. The region which contains the received signal, that is called the footprint. Okay, and footprint is the shadow of the satellite received signal. Clear? Earth stations use parabolic antennas. पहले भी अभी पढ़ा terrestrial microwaves में जो भी earth stations होते हैं, whatever earth stations are there which are used to send and receive the signals, वो कौन से antenna use करते हैं? They use the parabolic antennas. Okay, earth stations use parabolic antennas. जो भी अर्थ स्टेशंस होते हैं, स्टेशंस मतलब जो अर्थ पर लोकेटेड होते हैं, which antennas they fall or use, they use the parabolic antennas. Clear? Satellite dishes भी बोलते हैं उनको, to communicate with the satellite. These antennas are used to communicate with the satellite. That's why they are also called as satellite antennas. Satellite antennas. Why? Used to communicate with satellite. Okay, that's why we call these antennas as the parabolic antennas or the satellite antennas. Okay, these antennas are used to communicate with the satellites. Okay, अगर उनको send करना है कोई signal or have to receive a signal, they will communicate using these parabolic antennas. उनको हम satellite dish भी बोलते हैं और satellite antennas also we call it. Clear? When the destination is on the objective's opposite side of the earth, for example, now what happens is, if the destination where the signals are to be received, they are on the opposite side of what? Of the satellite, what happens is, of the earth, sorry, the first satellite cannot transmit directly to the receiver and thus may relay the signal through another satellite. Okay, अगर अर्थ जो है, अर्थ स्टेशन जो है वो ऑपोजिट साइड पर लोकेटेड है, तो डायरेक्टली जो सिग्नल है वो रिसीव नहीं हो पाता है. फर्स्ट द सिग्नल इज ट्रांसमिटेड टू द अदर सैटेलाइट, देन इट इज रीचिंग टू द डेस्टिनेशन. क्लियर? Here you can look. See, this is a direct communication, direct signal which is received. But if it is located in the opposite direction, तो क्या होता है? पहले ये सैटेलाइट किसी दूसरे सैटेलाइट को सिग्नल भेजेगा. Ultimately, at the end, then it will be conveyed forward. Clear? So this is the satellite communication. So further, it has the following applications also: the satellite communication or the satellite microwave. Where these are used? These are used in television, telephone, private business networks, very small aperture terminals who have right there and share a satellite capacity for data transmission. Then we have the characteristics. Okay, who is going to read the characteristics? What a transponder is. They are the transponders. Transponders वो होते हैं that receive one frequency, right, and retransmits on the other. They are both the transmitter and the receiver, right? Transmitter is the responder, right, which transmits the signal, and repeater in space You can call it a repeater in space, also a transponder.